If you're a coach or a consultant, or if you're currently working in a 9 to 5 and you want to start your own online business, then in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you why it's important that you need to be setting up a Facebook group or a school community as the foundation of your business. I started my own Facebook group back in 2014. I had 3,500 members inside of that community, and it helped me do over 7 figures online. Over the past 5 years, I've worked with 6, 7, and 8-figure marketers, coaches, affiliates, and consultants who have leveraged Facebook groups and school communities to grow their businesses to multiple 7 figures. And this is why it's important for you to understand why you need a Facebook group or a school community as the foundation in your business. When I first met Jacob Karras, Jamie Gardner, Chris Donnelly, Flip Moss, and Nate Ryan, I struggled to understand what they were doing at first inside of their business with their Facebook groups and school communities. But once I saw what they were doing, I doubled down and focused on my Facebook group. Prior to me having that aha moment and doubling down, I had invested thousands of dollars and wasted countless hours working with coaches and consultants and buying program after program, just hoping to crack that $25,000 month. And it got me nowhere fast, and I was just left spinning my wheels. But everything changed for me back in 2022 when I started leveraging the power of a Facebook group as the foundation in my business. When I implemented what I was being taught, I generated 14 sales in my first month. And then I took that exact same process and generated 14 sales in 24 hours. Now, if you looked at the Facebook groups that you are a member of, I'm sure that there's some groups that have not had a post in there once in the past 12 months from the admins of that group, or every post that you see is someone pitching a product with their fingers crossed, just hoping to make a sale. Now, what I'd like to share with you is the process that has allowed my coaches and other students of the community that I am a part of to grow their groups to more than 900 members in less than 5 days, to take their community to over 5,000 members in less than 8 weeks, to turn one piece of content into $1,000 member requests, to have a small group of a couple hundred members into multiple 6 figures, to celebrate $10,000 days with less than 50 members inside a group, and to take a community of 38 members and turn it into a recurring income of $114,000. Now, these are some of the results that are possible when you lean into creating a Facebook group or a school community of your own. In fact, this is how you can get paid to create products, your own courses, and your offers before you even put pen to paper. So imagine having your own community tell you exactly what their number one challenge is when they are coming into your group. You can take their challenges, put pen to paper, and see who inside of your community wants to solve that problem. And you can get them to pay you to help them solve that problem for them. This is how you can be paid. This is how you can wake up to messages from your community, from your audience saying, I want your help. Send me the link so I can buy from you. So let's talk about the 5 benefits of you taking this exact process and injecting it into your business and making your Facebook group or your school community the very first step that people need to take before they become a customer or a client to you and your business. So number 1, this is how you're going to stand out from the rest of the crowd. Instead of everyone in your niche talking about the same topics, inside of your private and exclusive group, you can start talking about your perspectives, your lessons, your wins, your experiences, and you can connect more on a one basis with your community. So instead of in your content saying, buy my product by smashing on the link down below in the description, it becomes click on the link down below in the description to get access to my Facebook community where you can get to know more about who I am, my lessons, my experiences, my perspectives. Share with them the resources and the guides that you've got inside of your community, because you can tell your audience that are watching your content that once they get inside of your community, that you are going to help them solve the problems that they are experiencing. At the same time, you get to nurture that relationship. And you get to understand what their biggest challenges are that they are experiencing inside of their business. And when people take that step to get closer to you, they want to connect with you. They want to resonate with people just like them. So you can educate and teach your community what they can be doing inside of their business or in their personal life to overcome those problems and those struggles that they are experiencing. Number two, your group becomes the foundation of your business. You can build your personal brand from the content that you're creating externally from your group, and the content inside of your community is overcoming challenges, busting misconceptions, shifting perspectives. Your own group will help you create an impact and increase your income. Inside of your own group, you're creating your own culture with your community. Inside of your own community, you know exactly where your potential customers are, and you can talk to them through your content so you can connect more with them on a deeper level. And when you connect with your customers, they will buy from you again and again based on the relationship that you have with them. You also need to look at your group as a long-term strategy, because people will become indoctrinated into who you are, what you do, who you help, and how you help your clients. Number three, your group creates leverage and momentum. Inside of your group, you can create one piece of content and everyone inside of your group can see that piece of content. That piece of content could be a resource, a video, a PDF document, an email, a webinar, a training session. And everything that you create inside of your group can become a lead magnet in your external content. And your content inside of your group can develop and nurture relationships with everyone at once. Number four, you can shrink the sales process. You can talk about a problem that you solve for your clients in your short form content and add a call to action to that piece of content to get the people inside of your group to raise their hands and to say yes to you because they want to solve that problem. And those people that raise their hands, they are aware that they are currently experiencing a problem and they want to find a solution to solve that problem. When the members inside of your community take action, raise their hands, then they are closer to making a buying decision than the people outside of your group who do not yet know who you are, what you do, who you help, or how you help people. And when you have new members come into your group, they can binge watch your content, your trainings, your videos. They can read the guides and the resources that you have available publicly inside of your group. Because those guides and resources, they are going to help your audience overcome those objections that they are experiencing. And this makes your sales process extremely low pressure and easy. So you do not have to jump onto Zoom calls or 45-minute strategy sessions or book out your calendar every day just to make a sale. And number five, your Facebook group is your little corner of the internet. It's your rules, your members, your culture, your community. You have full control over who comes in, who gets kicked out, who posts content. This is your little corner of the internet, and you need to use this as the foundations in your business. Now, to grow your Facebook group, you can remove a ton of things that you don't like adding friends on Facebook, sending cold DMs, or going into other people's Facebook groups to build your personal brand. Now, there's a few other things that you might hate to do that you can remove from your business. Number one is funnels, tech, and automation. You can use your own Facebook group or school community as your own funnel. And your own group could be set up and going by the end of the day so you can focus on the important things of marketing and content. Number two is lack of clarity on what to post inside of your community. Your group or community is the breeding ground for you to be creating content, because your members can be coming into your group answering questions around what would you like to discover, what would you like to learn inside of this community, and you can create and craft your content based around those answers. And when you're doing that, you are answering the questions that they are asking themselves in your mind. So when you set up your Facebook group, you can add 3 questions to the front of your group, and the new members that are coming into your group will feed your group that content and those ideas and topics. You can also share what's going on inside of your business, inside of your group. Talk about your clients that you're serving. Talk about the new members that are joining. Talk about some of the comments that people are dropping down below. Number 3 are sales calls and cold outreach. Your Facebook group will flip this entire process on its head. Folks will come to you from the short form vertical content that you're creating out on social media, pointing back to your community. They'll come to your community to get their hands on the resources and the guides that you're talking about in your content. And when they come to your community, they'll be reaching out to you because they want what you have. They'll want to know more information about what you teach, how you help your clients. And ultimately, they'll come to you with their credit card in hand, wanting to work with you to help them solve the problem that they are experiencing. And number 4 is chasing people just to make a sale. If you've ever experienced that feeling of wondering where that next sale is going to come from, who's going to buy from you, chasing people in the DMs, are you interested? Are you ready? Do you want to buy now? This process is going to take all of that away because the people that are coming into your community, they are already raising their hands saying, I want that resource, I want that training, I want that tool that you have inside of your business. These people are already experiencing problems. They know who you are, what you do, who you help, and how you help your clients. They are taking that step to get in proximity to you by joining you inside of your school community or your Facebook group. So if you want to have more customers coming to you, understand the type of resources and guides that you need to have inside of your community that's going to shortcut that sales process. Get clarity on the type of questions that you should be adding to the front of your community to extract content ideas from your new members, and the type of content that you should be creating externally from your group so you can attract those customers. If you want to have more customers in your business, if you want to shorten your sales process, if you want to know the 3 questions that you should be adding to the front of your group, and the type of content that you need to be creating externally from your group to attract those customers, then I've got a free training available that's going to show you this exact process that you can inject into your business. To get access to that free training, click on the link down below in the description.